Hello YouTube, Jonas Weefield here, and another movie review. Yeah, remember last time in the King Kong Escapes review, when I said I was going to review a movie just as bad, and that was Godzilla vs. Biollante? I meant it. Well, let's start out by talking about Godzilla the monster. The 1980s Godzilla wasn't too bad, actually. I liked him. Good monster. However, they combined his cells with the plants and with another human beings. Well, how do you think that turned out? Yeah, not that good, right? Well, yeah, it didn't turn out that good. It was just a giant rose monster who roared and who they thought was good. And Godzilla comes to destroy it. Whoa, big surprise there. However, they're getting mad at Godzilla and they don't want him to destroy it. Why would they not want Godzilla to destroy another giant monster? I don't know. It'd be better just to have one than have two. So, obviously Godzilla ignores them, which would be the right choice. Okay. Godzilla ends up destroying Biollante, but then Biollante comes back in a monster form. And there's all this stupid army stuff that I'm not paying attention to, and like a spy or something. I don't know, I'm just not paying attention to it. And Biollante's tentacles are eating people, blah 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 blah. What's there to say? I mean, it's just really, I don't know what it has to do with the story, but anyways, the end fight is awful. It lasts for about 3 minutes. Godzilla destroys it. After it was over, I was just like, what a waste of $5. Yep, bought it for $5, along with Godzilla vs. Destroyer and Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla. Two good movies. And one bad movie. Was it worth it? Of course, I got Godzilla vs. Destroyer. But Godzilla vs. Biollante, the end fight was the worst I've ever seen. Let me just say, by far my least favorite Godzilla movie. I mean, how do I say this? What a piece of crap. But, I mean, it was part of the Heisei series, which I said was the best. But that movie wasn't the best, it was the worst. And I said Godzilla 90s was the best of all monsters, all the Godzilla monsters. This was Godzilla 80s, so it is the Heisei series. I know that, it's clear. But it's still the worst Godzilla movie I've ever seen. Even Godzilla's Revenge was better than this. I don't care what the nerd says. I am a big fan of his, and he was an inspiration for me. But I do not agree with him. Godzilla's Revenge was the worst movie. And I have the right to my opinion. And I say Godzilla vs. Biollante was much worse. Because, I mean, Godzilla's Revenge at least had some good stock footage of fighting. I mean, that's mainly all it was, except for Gabra, another ridiculous monster. But the fight was longer, better. I mean, he was right. It didn't have much of a moral to it, like they said it did. But Godzilla vs. Biollante didn't have anything to do with the series besides that Godzilla didn't die in that volcano. I mean, he has the right to his own opinion, so do I, but that's all I got to say about Godzilla vs. Biollante, the worst Godzilla movie of all time. Goodbye, YouTube. See you next time when, I don't know, I think I should just say this now, but my list of movie reviews, Godzilla vs. Biollante was the last on my list. I don't know if I'll be coming up with more, or I'll be waiting till 2014 to start doing my gaming reviews. Which does remind me, there will be the story of gaming. Just letting you know that now. Like there was the story of Weezer back 2012, and this year 2013 was the story of Godzilla. Next year I'll be doing game reviews, and by the way, the first of my reviews, the Star Wars Battlefront stuff, wasn't really a review. I'm gonna review both those games better in 2014, so that was just a warm up to my reviews. And I know I've had versus things like 2012 Pinkerton vs. Blue Album, and then I had all the Godzilla series this year. What I'm gonna have next year is gonna be the most obvious choice. I'm just gonna say it now. It's gonna be Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. Another thing that the nerd did, and I might have to disagree with them, but then again, might not. We might agree on this. Find out. Anyways, I don't know if I'm going to be doing any more movie reviews or not, so I guess just stay tuned. See you then.